What's up, guys? It's your bro. Excuse me. It's your bro, Richie here. Today's video is now part 5 on the Gen 6 or 6th Gen Mustang. Today I'm now doing the next part, which is the special editions. Starting off with the first one is the Shelby GT350. Almost said GT500, but Shelby GT350 from excuse me, from 2015 to 2020. So for those who don't know, like, why I'm sounding like this, is because I'm sick. Not feeling well at all. I have a real bad cold. I know, it's just the worst. Because if you might not remember, I went out to a party last time. Got home, didn't get home until like 3. Didn't get home until 3:30 in the morning. I'm pretty sure I explained some of my videos. I'm not too sure, but yeah. I went out without a jacket. I mean, I had a coat on, but I just hold it because I was just burning, like, literally. And I just couldn't be bothered to put on, but yeah, when it's cold, it's just beat me, but I'm trying to fight it back as much as I can as possible. Okay, now I can get rid of it, and like, so I'll get better. I'll get better someday, I promise. But it'll be for a long while to try and do that, because I get cold for like a long time, and it just fades away after that. But I'll get better at some point. Don't worry. Okay, so let's not get carried away. Let's get started. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, and hit that notification bell, and hit all so you literally want to make brand new uploads. All right. So with that, excuse me. So without any further ado, let's begin. So special editions. Starting off with the first one is the mighty Shelby GT350 from 2015 to 2020. That car's around like 5-10 years old, but still a pretty good car. So let's do it. So at the LA auto show. So at the LA auto show in November 2014, a year after Paul Walker passed away. Rest in peace. Oh, man, like, God. And before I continue, like, I don't even know, like, I was supposed to do my video yesterday, but unfortunately, I'm just literally speechless. Let me explain them. Today, I was reading the news, and this, for all you F1 fans who are watching this is gonna shock you to pieces. Because I was shocked when I first heard of this. Literally, I'm dead serious. I was literally in shock. I was so speechless. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But unfortunately, one of the previous, like, Top Gear presenters, not Hammond, May, or Clarkson, but they're okay. But I mean, one, he was like one of the best. I mean, he was like literally an F1 enthusiast, as I call it. For those who don't know who I'm talking about, today, I saw in the news, Eddie Jordan passed away. And I saw that. I literally saw that in the news, and I'm like, what? No. I was just speechless. I couldn't even do my video yesterday. Like, I was just like, what? I was like, no, 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 you can't even, no, 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 no. Excuse me. And I was just completely speechless. I didn't even know what to say. Like, what? Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. The phone slipping out of my hand. But I recently heard about this yesterday that A.K.A. Jordan, like I said, our thing today. I heard about this recently that A.K.A. Jordan passed away. I believe it was from cancer. I'm not too sure, but I said something about cancer. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure. I was gonna say certain, but I'm not 100% sure. But man, like, oh god. I mean, we've lost so many great drivers and racers along the way. We lost around the world. We lost Jim Clark. So Jim Clark. Who else we lost? We lost also we lost Paul Walker and Roger Rodas, Ken Block. We lost, and now we lost Eddie Jordan. Now we lost Eddie Jordan. Five drivers and racers. Five drivers and racers were lost along the way. I mean, there might be a lot more, but those are the main five that were gone too soon. I don't know what to say, man. Like, it's just awful, man. Like, honestly, it's terrible. God, my eyes are stinging so much. It's causing me to tear up now. Oh my god. It's horrible, man. Just horrible. And that's just gonna make things difficult now. Without Eddie, it's not the same. But may rest in peace. May be gone, but you're never forgotten, Eddie. You'll always be remembered for life. God, I'm saying this. It's just for me doing YouTube. It's just gonna make. It's just gonna. Oh, I can't even talk. I just can't even talk now. It's just gonna make it difficult for me to do because of just processing what has happened recently. Like, just horrible. Okay, so I should probably get started. I don't want to take too long for this. Got almost 10 minutes. We're probably gonna be halfway through this, but anyway, so let's get started. So special editions, Shelby GT 350. So Shelby GT 350 from 2015 2015 to 2020. So at the at the LA Auto Show, I can't even talk. At the LA Auto Show. So at the LA Auto Show. So the Los Angeles Auto Show. So at the Los Angeles at the Los Angeles or LA Auto Show in November 2014, Ford debuted the Shelby GT350 Mustang. So Shelby GT350 Mustang. So Mustang, a Shelby GT350 Mustang, a track day version. It's like a track version of the Mustang. The GT350. The GT350 Mustang features a five five 5.2 liter, so 5.2 liter, so 5.2 liter Voodoo flat flat plane, so flat I can't talk, flat plane crank V8. So naturally aspirated, so that's alright. I mean, supercharger would have been great, but naturally aspirated is the way to go. So naturally, so G, so it features a naturally aspirated 5.2 liter Voodoo flat plane crank V8. The initial batch of GT350s were dedicated competition cars, but soon street versions were introduced with additional comfort features. The engine produces at 7,500 RPM, 526 horsepower. It's like 100 or so less than the Continental GT, the latest, the Continental GT. I think it was from 2018. I'm not 100% sure, but so the engine produces at 7.5, so 7,500 RPM, 526 526 horsepower. Excuse me. So it produces 526 horsepower. So 526 horsepower. So 526 horsepower, almost 530 horsepower at 7,500 RPM, and 429, almost 430 pound-feet, 582 Newton meters of torque at 4,750 RPMs. So that's four and three quarter thousand. That's four and three quarter thousand RPM. Sufficient. Sufficient to give it a 0 to 60 acceleration time of 4.2 seconds, and a maximum speed of 172 miles an hour. It's not bad. I mean, 180. Like 180 could have been good, but when 172 is pretty fast. The six-speed, so the 6-speed Tremec TR 3160. So the 6-speed Tremec TR 3160. The 6-speed Tremec TR TR3160 manual was adapted for sustained track use. Weight reductions were made to the unit, while the synchronizers use a specialized carbon fiber or carbon bronze construction. Kind of sounds interesting. It's like a mixture of both carbon fiber, carbon. Excuse me. Sounds like a mix of both carbon fiber and bronze together. So it uses a specialized carbon bronze construction. So it's like a mixture of both carbon fiber and bronze. Interesting. Both cool and interesting. I'll tell you that. Quite cool. So carbon bronze construction. Suspension updates include both aluminum knuckles and bearing assemblies with rigid bushings for both improved with both rigid bushings for improved control and reinforced wheel bearings and anti-roll bars. The car came with 19-inch aluminum wheels. So 19-inch aluminum wheels, while the GT350R, so like the more like kind of like a race version of it. So like the the R version, or the GT350R version, includes carbon fiber carbon fiber wheels. Not bad. Carbon fiber wheels is pretty good. You don't really see carbon fiber wheels that often. It's a shame, you know. Anyways, these wheels, the first from a mass market automaker, weighed just 18 pounds, 8.2 kilos. It's not bad. I mean, less than 10 kilos, like less than 20 pounds roughly. It's not bad. So the Shelby GT, so the Shelby GT 350 Mustang. So the Shelby GT 350 Mustang's 20 excuse me, 20%, so 20% stiffer. So 20% stiffer than the GT. Everything forward of the everything forward of the A pillars everything forward of the A pillars newly designed with a lower hood profile. The injection molded carbon fiber grille enhances front chassis stiffness and is 24% 24% lighter than the standard Mustang grille. Not bad. So 24% lighter than the standard Mustang grille. To reduce weight, the rear seats were removed. Same like a 911. So the rear seats were removed. So rear seats were removed. The windows were replaced with plexiglass, and both the hood and front bumper were also constructed from fiberglass. No, so windows were replaced with plexiglass, and both the hood and front bumper were constructed from fiberglass. Sorry, I got that confused from plexiglass and fiberglass. Sorry, it's easy to get confused. And both the hood and front bumper were constructed from fiberglass. There we go. The engine or motor Same thing, just different way of saying it. Features VBT, variable valve timing, known as TI VCT. Soon I might do a video on variable valve timing. Never know. So anyways, the engine features variable valve timing, or VVT for short, known as TI VCT. Forgot what the TI stands for, but VCT stands for variable cam timing, or variable camshaft timing. I don't know. Anyways, additional options include larger alloy wheels, a navigation system, or sat nav, which those wouldn't usually work. Sat nav. Neither does voice activation. The worst ones were Mercedes. They don't really work. They don't really work that well that often. So, anyways, larger alloy wheels, navigation system, rear back. So larger alloy wheels, navigation system, rear backup sensors. So rear backup sensors. So rear backup sensors. A rear backup camera. Blind spot monitoring, and premium leather Recaro seating services. Pretty good. You know, I've been more of a Sparko fan when it comes to racing seats, but Recaro also is pretty cool. So premium leather Recaro seating services. Manufacture of the GT350 ended in October 2020 in favor of the Shelby GT500. And that was a month before my grandfather passed away. So manufacturer of the GT excuse me. So manufacturer of the GT350 ended in October 2020 in favor of the Shelby GT500. So in favor of the Shelby GT500. So that was 4 years ago. Next is the Bullet Mustang. So the Bullet Mustang from 2019 to 2020. Alright, conceived to commemorate the 50th anniversary. Conceived to commemorate the 50th anniversary. So 50th anniversary of the 50th anniversary of the 1968 film Bullet. Ford debuted excuse me. Ford debuted the Mustang Bullet at the North American International Auto Show in January 2018 as a 2019 model year car. The third incarnation of the Mustang Bullet. The car has a modified version of the GT's. The car has a modified version of the GT. The car has a modified version of the GT's naturally aspirated 5-liter Coyote V8. It generates at 7,000 RPM a whopping 400 and what does it say? Sorry, I have to zoom in because I can barely see. Even with glasses, I can't really see that well from this distance because it's such a small writing. So it generates at 7,000 RPM 480 horsepower. 480 horsepower, nearly 500 horsepower. Pretty good. So it generates at 7,000 RPM, 400, 480 horsepower, nearly 500 horsepower from a 5-liter V8. Pretty good, nearly 500 horsepower. So at 7,000 RPM, 480 horsepower, and at 4,600 RPM, 420 pound-feet. So 420, 420 pound-feet, 570 newton meters of torque. So that was at 4,600 RPM, allowing the car to accelerate, allowing the car to accelerate from 0 to 60, from 0 to 60, from 0 to 60 in 4, 0 to 60, 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. And then giving it a top speed of 163 miles an hour. So technically over 160 miles an hour, 163 miles an hour, pretty good. The Mustang Bullet was offered in dark Highland green, or as they call it, deep green. Well, that's what the nose is, particularly dark green. Sorry, there is some correction going on with this. I briefly apologize if it was wrong, but I just correct that sometimes. So, the Mustang Bullet was offered in dark Highland green, or dark green, like the original 1968 model, as well as in shadow black. Interesting. Additionally, a single unit was produced in Kona blue, which is essentially dark blue. They do have some kind of interesting names for these kind of colors. Interesting. So in Kona blue, so Kona, so Kona blue, A.K.A. dark blue. The car includes a 6-speed manual. The car includes a 6-speed manual. 6-speed manual supplied by a German transmission company, Getrag. I'm not sure if it is German. I think Getrag. I've heard of these Getrag gearboxes before. Anyways, the stylings. I can't even talk. The stylings inspired directly by the 1968 GT390 Mustang, featured in the 1968 film Bullet, featuring a chrome trimmed, blacked out grille without the Mustang emblem, and 19-inch 19-inch, so 19-inch, 19-inch, a 19-inch 5-spoke wheels. The only model specific, the only model specific exterior badge is the large round bullet emblem. So the large round bullet emblem between the taillights, absent on the original movie car, because the movie car didn't have that. Anyways, next up is the Shelby GT500 from 2020 to 2022. So let's do it. Ford unveiled the Shelby Mustang GT500, the successor to the GT350, because that was like the predecessor, at the North American International Auto Show. So North American International Auto Show in January 2019. So early 2019, the end of the very late 2010s. So like the end of the 2010s region. 2020 model year. The car is powered by the Predator, a 5.2 liter, so a naturally aspirated, so not naturally aspirated, sorry, a supercharged 5.2 liter, so 5.2 liter supercharged Predator. That's our so 5.2 liter supercharged 5.2 liter uh cross-plane crank supercharged Predator V8 with a 2.65 liter, almost 2.7 liter roots type style roots type 2.65 liter Eaton roots type supercharger. So this essentially has the 5.2 liter crossplane crank Predator V8 with a 2.65 liter Eaton roots type style supercharger. Pretty cool. So at 7,300 RPM, it generates a colossal 760 horsepower. Pretty damn good. So 760 horsepower. So at 7,300 RPM, it generates a massive 760 horsepower. That's more powerful than any other Mustang in the world. Honestly. So it generates at 7,300 RPM, 760 horsepower, and at 5,000 RPM, a massive 625 pound-feet, 847. Well, right now it's like nearly 850 newton meters of torque. So 850 newton meters. So 850 newton meters of torque at 5,000 RPM. That's the same for the horsepower rating as the GT350R from 2018, 2016. I can't remember, but I think it was something like that. So it generates at 7,300 RPM, 760 horsepower, and at 5,000 RPM, 625 pound-feet, 847 volt, 815 newton meters of torque at 5,000 RPM, giving the car an acceleration time, giving the car a acceleration time of 0 to 60, giving the car a 0 to 60 acceleration time of 3.3 seconds. It's like faster than any other 2000s hypercar, roughly. It's like faster than a Carrera GT, SLR McLaren. What else? Possibly 458 Ferrari, Gallardo, SLS probably. I don't know. R8 presumably. I don't know. M3 probably, M4, M5, something like that. M6. Who knows? What else? RS3, RS4, Audis, RS5, RS6, RS7, all that kind of stuff. So giving a car 0 to 60 acceleration time of 3.3 seconds. It's nearly as fast as an R35 GTR for crying out loud. That's more not just faster than an R35 GTR for crying out loud. So 0 to 60 acceleration time of 3.3 seconds at a maximum top speed of 180 miles an hour. Pretty good. So the GT500 incorporates Tremex TR 9070 or 9070, a 7-speed dual clutch automatic instead of the usual 6-speed manual. It says 7-speed dual clutch or twin clutch automatic. Pretty good. Capable of shifting in as little as 80 milliseconds. Insane. So the GT500s, both scoops and vents are larger to meet the increased cooling demands of its more powerful motor and transmission, as well as its enlarged brakes, which now feature 16.5 inch 16.5 inch front rotors for improved heat dissipation. So heat dissipation. Ford stated the front design. So Ford stated the front design has double the open area of the GT350, allowing 50% more cooling airflow. The Shelby GT so the Shelby GT5 the Shelby GT500 was, at the time of its release, the most powerful Mustang. The most powerful Mustang. The second powerful was the 2013 Shelby GT500. From its 5.8-liter V8 supercharged 662 horsepower. So the new one being like 100 more horsepower than the 2013 version. Pretty good. So the Shelby GT500. So the Shelby GT500 was, at the time of its release, the most powerful Mustang. The carbon fiber track pack, which includes. So it also has the carbon fiber track pack, which includes 20-inch carbon fiber wheels, aerodynamic enhancements, and Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, that's how it's pronounced in French. Michelin, I think. Michelin. I can't pronounce. Well, I can't remember how it was correctly pronounced, but something like that. Because Michelin was a French tire company. So Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 or 2 tires. I'm just saying number 2 in French. I don't know why, but just thought it would be cool. So yeah, my French is just not as good. I'm much more of a Spanish person. French, not so much. Anyways, the Shelby Mustang's interior closely resembles that of the standard model, sharing both design elements and sharing design elements, single design elements